And this is the 3-year-old handicap for the Kinggeorge V Stakes. Very slow to begin was Berkshire Rebel. It has to be roused along early. And also Vino Senna was slow to go. And another one who blew the start was Balhamba. The early pace, though, is towards the inside. It comes from Secret State. Franz Strauss is also right up there. Isra is also racing forward, but 3 deep in the very early stages. Smilson with the noseband is racing just in 4th, with Deauville Legend towards the inside rail. And then NYRA, who's another one who's posted quite wide. Timesius Fox is next in the field, followed by Savvy Knight as they go down the hill and on now towards Swinley Bottom. Also out wide is Mandobi, who's racing just better than midfield, with on the inside rail early Newfoundland. He's racing in advance of Post Impressionist, who's taking a very, very keen hold in the early stages. Inverness is alongside Post Impressionist as they go around the turn. Vina Senna, who blew the start, has now really taken hold of the bit and is now passing horses hand over fist around the outside, but he's 4 deep on the turn to do so, with Balhamba still the back marker. And it's Franchinatori and Franz Strauss who now leads them up the hill to Isra, who races in 2nd. Secret State to the inside rail is in 3rd place. Schmilson is racing in 4th. Still Vina Senna continues to pass horses, but he's taking the Ordnance Survey route around the outside now. He's just gone past NYRA. Mandobi, another one who's never got in. Mr. Allen from stall 20 is another one who's had a wretched trip. At the back of the field, Post Impressionist had to be snatched up off heels. Pushed along at the back is Yashin, who's never got competitive. Neither too as Balhamba in the first 2/3 of the race. Neither too as Berkshire Rebel as they begin to make the turn in. Trying to improve is Flying Dolphin, but he at the moment is still a long way back in the run. So they're making the turn, 3 furlongs to go. Franz Strauss has the lead by a neck. Isra to the outside is in 2nd. Then Vina Senna turns in 3rd. Looking for racing room is Schmilson. Towards the inside, Secret State. Down the outside, NYRA trying to stay on together with Surrey Mist, and also Mandobi the yellow down the wide outside. Mr. Allen is another one who is picking up late. They're racing down towards the final furlong. Secret State and Isra are now the first 2. Deauville Legend towards the near side still has every chance, and a very close 3rd. It's Secret State who has got the lead with another 100 yards to go. Deauville Legend lunging down the wide outside. It's going to be very tight. Far side, Secret State. 3 on the week for William Buick. Deprived Deauville Legend into 2nd. Staying on Isra in 3rd. Then Savvy Knight towards the inside rail. And very late headway from Flying Dolphin. And just coming over the line, a long and ease last was Yashin. So it is a 31st winner at the Royal Meeting for William Buick, and probably more significantly, his 3rd win of the week. It was a hard-fought victory. He cut every corner, and he wins by a head. Deauville Legend in 2nd, Isra in 3rd. It was Savvy Knight in 4th, and then Johnny Murtaugh's horse on the outside in 5th, who was Flying Dolphin, who had a bad trip. 4-1 joint favourite. Starts another great day here at the racing for William Buick, his 3rd of the week.
And this is a horse chase, and we saw Bolt Up at the May meeting at Chester. Had to battle here.
Yeah, he's really had to battle, but also going up in trip, I think, is absolute key as far as he is concerned. Talk about earlier on in the week, William Buick had to bide his time on Caribus and wait for that gap to open on the inside. He's done another rail skimming ride. Dettori on the eventual 10th, if you like. He's shifted off the fence, and that's all the invitation that he needed to go and rail skim up there.
Here on the outside comes Deauville Legend. The Ferguson team would have got so excited to run a really big race in 2nd, Hayley.
Yeah, he's run a massive race. Daniel was right up there behind the leaders, which for me was the place to be. You've got Frankie in front getting an easy lead. Jim's sitting on his girths quite happily dawdling along because they're getting it so easy. Luckily William was right behind them, got the gap, but yeah, Deauville Legend, you know, if they'd gone a little bit quicker, he might have got his head in front.
And Will Buick on target to become champion jockey, and now looms large in that battle to be top jockey at Royal Ascot.
A terrific ride from William, and a terrific performance from your horse, Will, because you were in front long enough and they were coming at you. He had to be very brave today.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be what I was in the race, but he jumped so well, and from that start, you're not going to take him back, you know. When they run over this trip in a competitive race like that, they either stay or they don't. So I was quite close to the pace, but Frankie really got a breather into us and brought the pace back, you know. And when he got to split up the rail, this lad took it. But like you say, he was in front, half a furlong too soon, really. But he battled that really well.
That attitude, I mean, that's the thing I think of riders must love in horses. When they put their heads down, you're squeezing every ounce you can, because he's still so inexperienced.
Yeah, he really is. But like you say, once he could feel them coming, he went again. And you know, his brother was the same. So great family, and you know, this was a great plan by Charlie. You know, he's this horse has had the 3 runs and got into the race today. So, well done to everyone.
We're only halfway, we're not even halfway through Royal Ascot this year. You and Danny Tudhope sharing the lead. Very popular you are, it seems, here, Will. But how much do you enjoy, you know, the fact that you're at the top of the leaderboard now with Danny? It's a battle. You know that you're going to be involved in it for the rest of the week.
I've been here before. I've been here before till, I think, the last 3 races on the last day or something. You don't really think it's great. Don't get me wrong. It's great to ride winners at this meeting. You know, I've got some good rides spread all around the week. Keep the focus. Keep trying to do the right things, and hopefully everything else comes.
Fingers crossed. Well done.
Very much. Thank you.
Will Buick, who rides Burning Victory in the big race today, the Gold Cup at 4:20. Don't miss that. That's Rissart Ali leading up our winner. Chris, who we know well, on the left, went off 4-1 joint favourite. Dover Legend second at 14-1. Isra at 11-2. And Johnny Murta fifth. Well, there's some bad luck stories in there, Jason.
Yeah, look, there were a whole host of runners lined up across the track, you know, and obviously with Dettori controlling things up on the front end, it was going to be a blanket finish. So there'd be 1 or 2 riders coming back in saying, look, just could have done with a stronger gallop, and that is the difference, isn't it? Buick up close to the pace in the ideal striking spot, and it opened on the fence. Those are the keys. But just having a look at the Johnny Murta runner, he closes in down the outside, flying dolphin, and he's probably one of those who'll be thinking, oh, with a stronger gallop, maybe 1 or 2 just looking back down towards the inside as well. Newfoundland staying on from the back.
Yeah, it's a race you should watch over and over again.
A few times. There'll be plenty in there.
Major clues of big races to come through the summer. The winner, Secret State of the Kinggeorge V.
When they go so quick down the hill, you've got to stay